Greetings, greetings. This is DK Trav, aka Travis Magus, here with LVX777. And I've got an announcement to make. So, the past couple of months, I've been talking about psychic development and how important it is for you to make sure that it is developed. So, let me make sure here. Just checking. Okay, okay. Alicia M. Peace, peace. Welcome, welcome. So, dealing with psychic development, without that, your spiritual practice will not go very far. So, let's jump straight to the chase. What I'm offering now is a course based on cyclomancy. All right. So, Friday, that's in a couple of days. This is when we're opening the doors. This is when we're opening the doors for the cyclomancy course. If you are interested in being able to cultivate your psychic ability, join this course. The doors open on Friday. Reserve your seat. Reserve your seat. The price point is going to be $222. 222. This will ensure that you are able to get in with the cyclomancy course. Now, it's one thing to have the book, it's one thing to have the PDF. But as I have noticed with myself and with many others who have studied this text, we don't finish it. We start, we get within the first 5 chapters, we get some results, and we don't continue. So, with this course, we've organized it to help you within 4 parts. Because, see, if you really look at the Cyclomancy book, it's broken down into 4 parts itself. One part dealing with the subconscious control center, one part dealing with the internal cyclomancy, the next part dealing with the external cyclomancy, the last part dealing with the astral cyclomancy. So, mainly, what this course is designed to give you is a sense of community, a sense of being able to proceed and finish all together. So, we're going to have the classes to deal with how to do each step, each exercise, but we're also going to split you up into groups Kabbalistically. So, one group dealing with Makuth, one group dealing with Yasad, one group dealing with Geburah, Chesed, etc. So, the whole point of this whole thing is if you want to develop your psychic ability in a context that is already outlined, join this cyclomancy course. Reserve your seat. The doors open on Friday. And I'm no stranger, I'm not oblivious to the fact that Panic, Brother Panic, rest in peace, rise in power, was offering the cyclomancy course. So what I decided, what I came into an understanding of was that when you go to school, you've got English, you've got math, you've got literature, science, etc. Because the teacher is absent, that doesn't mean that the curriculum stops. What it means is that a new teacher comes to fill in the place. So, what we're doing is we're continuing the legacy. We're continuing the legacy of psychic development. The teacher is not here, so we are continuing from where we are. This Friday, I'm opening the doors for the Cyclomancy course. If you wish to develop your psychic abilities dependent on what is present in this book, join this course. What makes this course special is that we'll have 4 aspects to make sure that you understand what is happening. Aspect number 1, we'll have the videos that break down all the exercises in the book. Aspect number 2, we'll have live classes where we will detail and document everything that happens within this book. Aspect number 3, we will have a physical workbook that you'll be able to fill out and keep your consistency with this course. Aspect number 4, we're going to have groups for each individual student to be able to practice their psychic abilities with each other. So, the doors open this Friday. Understand me, the doors open this Friday. So, claim your seat. The Friday following, which should be Black Friday, the Friday following, which should be Black Friday, will be the first day that we implement the courses. This will be Saturday and Sunday, just like Panic used to do it. Saturday and Sunday, we'll have live courses where we will meet up and we will we will discuss your experiences and what's happening with the book Cyclomancy. So, as you know, even before this whole thing went down, I was talking about psychic ability. That's what I've been talking about for the past month and a half. You got to get your psychic ability up. So, what better way to do that than under the paradigm of cyclomancy? So, just to make it very, very clear, I'm offering a cyclomancy course right now. It's a 4-week course. Every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we'll go through the exercises. We'll make sure that everybody understands what's been written. And you're going to be put into groups, Kabbalistically separated, so that you can practice remote vision, telekinesis, and all the things that are listed in this book. So, if this is something that you're interested in, like I said, the doors will be open on Friday. The doors will be open 2 days from now. 2 days from now. We're going to get this thing started and we're going to go hard foot pressed on the gas. Hard foot pressed on the gas. Because no matter how much you study, no matter how much you practice, if you don't develop psychic ability, you're not actually making progress. Peace to all my friends who are present. Useless Familiar. I am Ku Al Dicky, peace, peace. Stray Panther, peace. King Divine, peace. Kimmy Kens, Richard Tracy, peace, peace. So understand, we are getting started on the Cyclomancy course. Usually when I post and I do live streams, we're talking about all kinds of metaphysical topics. But today, what I want to let you know is that we are engaging in the Cyclomancy course. And let me tell you something. I don't broadcast this. I don't promote it and put it all over the place, but I did have my personal psychics, right? My cousin and certain other people who are affiliated with me, and they channeled Panic. And I tell you, Panic gave me his blessing. Panic gave me his blessing to continue this course because even though I talk about not being very moralistic, I am somewhat moralistic at heart. And I had to get the okay from Panic. And I got the okay. And what he told me was, bro, if you don't do it, if you don't do it, somebody else is going to do it. So who better? Who better than someone who understands the background, the terminology, the nuances, the subtle nuances behind what makes cyclomancy? And what this is all about is strengthening the third eye. So, one more time, we're starting the Cyclomancy course. The doors open on Friday. If you are interested in getting a part of this, stay tuned. Go ahead and join. The doors open on Friday. So peace, peace. Kimmy Ken says brain horns. I love it. Right, right, right. So you already read the book. You know what we're talking about. And we got some very, very exciting and interesting exercises lined up. Like I said, one of the main things that I want to do is that we've got groups. We've got groups like I want to put everybody, all the students, into groups of like 10 people each. 10 groups. So like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Everybody aligned with the Kabbalah. Now, it might be determined by your astrological sign. It might be determined by how you behave, this, that, and the third. But in any case, what makes this course so special is that you'll be able to interact with other people who are doing the same thing that you're doing. Okay? Richard Tracy says, launch those psychic rockets. Hell yeah. Right, right. So look, like I said, just because the teacher is not able to teach the course, that doesn't mean that the subject is finished. We're still doing this. We're still doing this. We're still doing this. And this is all in deep due respect to Brother Panic, right? Let's be real. Ain't nobody else able to teach this class. Nobody. Challenge me. Challenge me. Tell me one, two, or however many people that you can assign that are able to teach this class. We're going to continue because cyclomancy is so important. And it's not necessarily that cyclomancy, the book itself, is so important. It's important that you develop your psychic ability. And that's what I've been talking about for the past 2 months. So if you're interested, if you're ready, if you're ready, we're about to get into this cyclomancy course. Okay? It's going to be a 5-week course, right? And those of you who sign up on Friday, I'm going to set you up with a personal introduction to where you and me are going to sit down. We're going to connect over a Zoom meeting, and I'm going to see what your shortcomings are, what your strengths are, where you fit into this whole paradigm. Because if I can see where you are right now, I can help you get to where you want to be. Now, let's keep it real. 4 or 5 weeks is not enough to really like unlock magneto power psychic ability. However, within the 4 or 5 weeks of this class, you're going to get the entire breakdown of what cyclomancy is talking about. And everybody who signs up for the first round is going to be able to be present for the following rounds. Like I said, there's going to be a workbook, a physical workbook that we're going to send out to each and everybody who subscribes. The classes are going to detail all the exercises to make sure that they make absolute sense. And what will make this so different from what anyone else has done is that I'm going to set each and every one of you into groups where you can have, like, say, for example, 5 people per group. You'll be able to practice remote viewing. You'll be able to practice clairvoyance. You'll be able to practice all the different techniques described within cyclomancy. All right, so I hope that that was clear. Friday, we're opening the doors. The following Friday is when we're going to start with the classes. We've got this thing all structured out from point A to point B. I'm going to read the comments now just to see what everybody's talking about. All right, all right. We got some positive reviews. Positive reviews. Peace to Society Ejects. Peace Richard Tracy. Peach Cedric Granger. Chaos, chaos. ZW Rita Ihibu says, "Is this the same book Brother Panic teaches?" Absolutely, absolutely. And let me tell you, like, I felt kind of weird about doing this, but we channeled Panic. We channeled Panic. Like I said, I have an in-house psychic. I have somebody that's very, very, very close to me who channeled Panic psychically. He gave me his blessing. And what he said to me was like, "Nigga, do it. Because if you don't do it, somebody else will. And not only will somebody else will, but they're going to do it terribly. So you do it based on what you know." I got the blessing. I got the blessing. I got the blessing. He says, "Where do we get the book?" Get it on Amazon. If you can't find it on Amazon, get the PDF. Richard Tracy says, "You mentioned we do the live classes on Saturday and Sunday and that the doors are this Friday, November 10th. Does that mean that we start live classes this weekend or the 17th? We'll start them on the 17th, right? I'm opening the doors this Friday so people can go ahead and get in. That will give me time to get everyone's address, to send them the physical workbooks that me and Apollo Soul have been creating over the past month. So signing up this Friday will get you into the course, and also that'll give us your address so that we can send the workbooks. And the thing about the workbooks is that it will be something for you to build consistency. One of the most powerful things that I've learned is being able to check off a list day after day after day, right? See, the cyclomancy exercises, they can easily be forgotten. Like, you can do something, you can try it, and it'll be great, but it's like once you get success, you'll fall off. Let's keep it real. All of y'all have heard about cyclomancy. All of y'all have heard about cyclomancy. I know you have. I know you have. All of y'all have heard about cyclomancy, but we did not get past chapter 4, right? We read a couple chapters, we tried a couple things, and we did not proceed. So what this class is designed to do is to keep you accountable. That's why I said that we're building groups. Each person that joins will be assigned Kabbalistically to a group to ensure that you continue your practice week after week. This right here is powerful. Now, look, I'm not going to say that this is the most powerful thing in the world. However, the cyclomancy framework is a framework that can ensure that you start to develop these abilities. It's a framework that you can ensure that you will continue to practice these abilities. Let me know in the chat if you have finished this book. All I need is one person to say they did. Because I'm going to be honest, even I didn't finish it when Panic was talking about it. It wasn't until Panic passed that I actually took this book serious. And that's how we do. We don't take things serious until it's serious. We take stuff for granted, right? We take stuff for granted. But it wasn't until Panic passed that I actually took this book seriously. And I figured this course was extremely serious to him. And ain't nobody out here, period, suitable enough to teach this class other than Travis Magus. So let's go. Let's go. Let me know. I'm reading the chat right now. I am Koo says, "Can you drop any of the exercises?" I mean, check the book out. Like the PDF is here. I'm not gatekeeping. I'm not gatekeeping the exercises. It's all here for you. The main issue is we don't stay consistent. So what this course is designed to do is to set you up with groups of other people who are just as interested and serious as you to make sure that you see these exercises to completion. Amon Ra Central says psychic development for beginners may be clutch to read alongside cyclomancy. I agree. I agree. Anna Molly, peace. Tisha333, peace. Good to see you. It's been a while. Richard Tracy says, looking forward to this. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Apollo Soul says, ZW, it's the same book, however, it's out of print and very expensive. There is the PDF, however. Right. So the physical text, this right here, it's out of print now. It was in print, and y'all should have got it when it was available. But if you did not, yeah, there are PDFs. But I'm telling you, even from 2017, when I first read this book, there are PDFs that are missing like 10 to 15 pages. We got the whole thing. So when you join the course, you're going to get the full PDF. You're going to get the full text. You're going to get the full text. Michael Green says cost of the course. Look, the course is going to be $222. 222. Now I want to remind you that we are going to be going live every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, for 4 to 5 weeks to make absolute sure that you understand the information in this course. Because look, I understand people. I understand people. I know that we'll start it, but we won't finish it. So within this 4 to 5 weeks that we're teaching the content, even if you're at a certain space in your life where you're busy, you can always come back. You can always come back and view the content. My promise to you is that I'm going to make it extremely clear. I'm going to make it extremely clear that you understand what's being taught. So even if you don't get it within the first 4 to 5 weeks of the $222 cost, you'll always be able to come back and catch it when you're ready. I am Kamo says, just got the book, having trouble incorporating my focus into the exercises. Right. And like I said, we've gone through this stuff. Like I said, I've been studying this book since 2017, and I was just like you. I was just like you. I went through the exercises, I got some success, and I put it down. I put it down. But like I said, it wasn't until panic passed that I really appreciated and understood how important and how integral these exercises were. Lasange Decote, peace, peace. Shen Panther says, is the course included in the membership? Well, here's the thing. The course will include the membership. If you join the course, you're going to get the membership included with it. Now, the membership will include details and intrinsic videos on the tarot. The tarot falls hand in hand with psychic development. So, with the course, you're going to get access to the membership. Alligator, peace, peace, peace. Alligator says, I'm still stuck on chapter 2. Right, right. And this is the thing, as long as you understand that the first aspect of those 10 parts of the primitive autoconscious, if you understand that the first part is the most important part, you'll fly through it. You'll fly through it. That's what this course is about, to help make this easier. Keith West says can't credit Brother Panic without mentioning Bobby Hemmett, who was his teacher. I mean, of course, like, of course, if you know that, you know that. Like that goes without saying. All right, Anna Molly posted the PDF. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Anna Molly. Nibs Music, peace, peace. Rainwater, peace. Kimmykins says, what if we so that you can access them when you're available too? Now, the courses on Saturday and Sunday, those classes will be so that I can help to make the information very clear. There will also be videos within the website that will help to elucidate what's happening in each of these exercises. And and there will also be office hours so that if you and me need to connect, we can connect to make sure that you understand. See, the whole thing is like I said, most people got this book because Panic said this was important, but I understand we don't finish the book because real life sets into place. Alligator says the Kindle version is $9. Yes, get a hold of it if you can, because that's one of the prerequisites. I hope that you actually read the chapters before we start. All right, so yeah, I'm just checking through all the comments. Let me know if what I said was unclear. Let me know if whatever I said was unclear. Just to sum it all up, Friday, I'm opening the doors for the Cyclomancy course. The course in itself will actually begin a week later, a week after this Friday. So this Friday will be your opportunity to claim your seat. This Friday will be an opportunity to claim your seat. The weekend after that is when we begin. So once you claim your seat, you'll have access to the videos that we will do for the exercises for chapter 1, chapter 2, right? And then the next meeting that weekend, that following weekend, we're going to talk about everything in that chapter from 1 and 2, the exercises, etc. And we're going to make sure that you understand what we have gone through. So again, my purpose is not simply to just sell you a course. My purpose is to make sure that you understand what's being talked about in this book. Because, like I said, when it comes to magic, when it comes to spirituality, you can read everything you want to read. You can practice all the tips and tricks off of TikTok. But if you're not developing your psychic ability, you're wasting your time. This course is to design a framework to ensure that you know what you're doing. And if you've been following my channel, it's needless to say, this is coming out of the Vedic information. This is coming out of the yoga information. This entire book is about the third eye. This entire book is about the third eye. So if you read this book and you didn't make that connection, that's probably a sign you need to take this course. That's probably a sign that you need to take this course. All right. So like I said, I hope this is clear. If you're not able to take the course, that's cool. Read the book and make sure you focus on what the fuck Rudolph Young is saying. But if you're somebody who wants to accelerate your practice, the doors open on Friday. The class begins on the following weekend. All right. Me and Apollo Soul have a lot of stuff planned to make sure that you understand exactly how to unlock your psychic ability. All right. So if anything is unclear, talk to me. If anything is unclear, let me know. Let me know. Because once we go in, once we hit that gas, we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. So whatever questions, whatever doubts, whatever you got going on, let us know. But like I said, me and my in-house psychics have channeled Panic. Panic gave us the okay. We about to do this thing. We about to do this thing. All right, so I'm live streaming tomorrow night. We're going to be talking about other stuff, but I'm letting everybody know right now it is Cyclomancy till the end of the year. All right, that's what time it is. Like I said, if you got any doubts, any confusion, any questions, talk to me. Send me a message, leave me a comment. That's what time it is. All right? Talk to me. Talk to me. I'm still here for a couple of minutes, but talk to me. Richard Tracy says, I was asking about the digital version because where I live, I'm not sure I will receive the physical workbook in time for the 17th. And here's the thing, we understand that because of how production works, the workbook that we've designed in all of its beauty, it's probably not going to get to you until 8 business days. We understand that. So the first week and a half of the course, you won't have to have the workbook, but it will get to you in time, right? Apollo Soul is an incredible graphic designer, so we've got everything fully mapped out so it's nice and pretty. But we also understand that because of shipping, and we're not Amazon Prime, but we'll get it to you within 8 business days. So the first week and a half, you won't need to have the workbook. But like I said, if you take this course, you're going to have access to it in the future. Most people aren't going to develop these techniques in 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Most people will take about 8 to 12 weeks to develop all the techniques within this book. That being said, by the time the workbook gets to you, you will still be able to follow along with everything. We already mapped it out, we planned it out, we thought about it. Because like I said, this is part of a course that I was already developing, but just the way that things happened, it only made sense to go ahead and incorporate cyclomancy into the whole process. I am Camo says, do you accept payment plans? Yes, we will. Yes, we will. We will certainly do that. Richard Tracy says, what time are the doors open on Friday the 10th? The doors will be open. The doors will be open. I'm going to make a big announcement as far as I can go. Serious Suit 888 says, I'm definitely going to be there. Peace, brother. Peace, brother. And I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at me. I'm laughing at me. Because I usually wake up halfway through the day. So we're probably talking about 2 or 3 p.m. Apollo Soul says, our goal is to take you to the end of the book for you to actually progress in your abilities and have the support system around you to keep track and to keep going. Yes. And again, a big part of this course, because like y'all can read, right? You all are adults. You can read a book. But the thing about this course isn't simply reading a book. The thing about this course is that we're creating a program so that you can be consistent. So that you can be consistent. That's why there's a workbook. That's why we're forming groups Kabbalistically. So you can be with your partner and this partner, whether it's a group of 5, a group of 10, but you'll be able to practice remote viewing. So picture this. You'll have you and your other 5 group members, your other 10 group members, and it's like you want to practice your brain horns, right? You want to practice your muscle center, and you can practice back and forth, and each one of you can set a goal and make sure that you reach the goal, right? So it's not simply like I'm having a video about the class, about the exercises. You'll be able to practice them with other people just like you. And I'm going to go ahead and preface it. Of course, you're not going to get it in the first week. But if you keep practicing, and hopefully you stick with the people in your group, You'll be able to develop over time a strong psychic connection. This stuff isn't like reserved for Sith Lords and Harry Potter. Like everybody can do this. Everybody can do this. This ain't nothing new. Y'all heard this before. Anna Molly says, "What if you are already a member? Does it change the access price?" Absolutely, absolutely. If you've been a member of the membership, you will certainly get a discount. I love y'all. So absolutely. Thank you for asking that because I forgot that. Absolutely. If you're a member of the membership, you do get a discount. Louis says I should have bought it. It was $200 last time I checked. Right, right, right. All respect to Panic. Like, yo, I got incredible respect for Panic. Incredible respect. And I felt weird about doing this at first. But when I got his spiritual blessing, I knew there was nobody else that could do this except for me. And I'm not trying to sound egotistical. I'm not trying to sound egotistical. Look around. There's nobody else that could do this but me. Peace, Lance Benefield. All right, all right. So that's the end of this live stream, man. I just wanted to let y'all know because, like I said, me and Apollo Soul have been busting our ass. I'm talking about we've been working hard, making sure that we're able to make the best possible content for you to learn this information. All right. So it's not like we just oh well, cyclomancy, let's just do that. Like no, like we take this stuff very seriously. Like this is our lives. This is what we do. Like we don't go out to clubs twerking. You know what I'm saying? We don't roll up blunts and smoking all day, listening to Sexy Red, whatnot. Like we take this stuff seriously. This is our everyday. All right, and there's no other way for me as a teacher to pay respect to my mentor, Brother Panic, than to go ahead and do this course. All right. So, like I said, if you're interested in developing your psychic ability, if you're interested in getting onto a program that can help you develop your psychic ability from point A to point B within the shortest amount of time, without the complications, without the bullshit, join this course. The doors will open on Friday. Reserve your seat. Reserve your seat. There are a limited number of spaces, but I don't know how many people are interested right now, so I'm not going to say. But once we reach a certain number, we're going to close the doors for the first round. Yes, there will be a second round. I don't want to say that now, but yes, there will be a second round. Like I said, I'm going to be honest, man. I felt a little weird about doing it, but I got the okay from the OG. I got the okay from the OG. I got a solid okay. Solid. History Sucks says, I developed my psychic ability and now I can make women climax with the power of my mind. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the club. Richard Tracy, thank you. Richard Tracy says, peace, peace. Thank you, Apollo Soul and Travis Mages, for the hard work and dedication. See you at Doors on Friday. All right, y'all. So that's it. That's it. I'm about to end this podcast. Or live stream, whatever. Like I said, if you're interested in taking our Cyclomancy course, where we take you through all the exercises of this book, we're gonna put you in groups so you can practice your psychic ability with other people like yourself. We're going to break it all down to where even my son could understand it, right? My third, fourth grade son can understand it. If you're ready for that, let's go. Let's go. All right? All right. I'm excited about this. Like fuck it, man. I'm trying to be like really cool. I'm excited about this because this is something I've been looking forward to for a long time. For a long time. And I know like when Panic was talking about cyclomancy and just how much it helped him and how important it was for everyone else, I just knew that this was something that needed to be taken serious. So I'm very excited about taking the reins, taking the mantle, and doing this. Like, I would not do this if I did not feel confident enough to do this. You feel what I'm saying? I would not do this if I did not feel like I was the one for the job. All right, so yo, I'm about to wrap this up. I'm about to wrap this up. As always, I appreciate your attention. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your seriousness about the work. You know what I'm saying? On Tuesdays, we got the podcast. On Thursdays, we've got the live stream. On Saturdays, we've got the book read. Even if you don't take the course, that's okay. You know, I understand whatever you got going on, that's cool. But make sure that you're serious about your spiritual path. But if you are interested in what we got going on, come on board. Come on board because we're about to go foot on the gas pedal, 100,000 miles per hour. All right? Happy birthday, Society Ejects. Happy birthday, my friend. Happy birthday. Man, look, y'all don't know how excited I am about this. Like, I got to contain my excitement because I'm trying to, like, maintain my frame. But, like, this is going to be some serious shit. This is going to be some serious shit. Let me know in the chat so far. How many of y'all have read Cyclomancy? How many of y'all have already read some of these exercises and tried them out for yourself? Let me know. Let me know. A lot of you guys first got a hold of my channel because I was talking about Goetia and the work that I did with the certain goetic spirits. But let me tell you a secret. At the same time, in 2017, when I was working with these goetic spirits, I was working with cyclomancy at the same exact time. Cyclomancy is what helped me take my goetic experience all the way to the top. All the way to the top. So let me know in the chat who's already worked with cyclomancy, who's already tested some of this stuff out. Louis says stopped at doing the brain horns. Yes, yes, that's what I'm saying. Stopped at doing the brain horns. That's where I was. Chapter 8. I stopped at chapter 8 because it was so successful. It was so successful. That was me too. Darnell Elliott says read and put it down, practice and repeated. That's what I'm saying. I'm right there with you. That's where I was in 2017. But boy, when I picked it back up, shit. Al Dickey, peace, peace. Troy says, I bought the book for $40 6 years ago, then saw it being sold at $2,000 years after. They got the bootlegs now. Yes, they do. But I tell you what, we got the OG original version. We have everything you need. Michael Green says, read and done some of the exercises. Definitely never finished it though. Richard Tracy said, "Oh, you delete, you deleted it right as I was reading it. That's funny." Michael Green says, "Got to chapter 4, if I remember correctly." Lance Benefield says the first time I used it, I told a lady to bend over for me in a dress. I mean, like that's what we do, right? We use these techniques for what we need at the time. I get you. No judgment, my friend. No judgment. Peace, MC Maestro. Peace, peace, brother. Society Eject says I'm a couple of pages in, so I haven't finished the chapter. Alligator says I tried. MC Maestro says getting off some heavy trance magic right now. I love it. I love it. Darnell Elliott says I need to be in that class. Bro, I need you there. I need you there. Michael Green says last time I practiced was 3 years ago when I took panic class. Still got his PDF. Luxury Newman says how come as soon as things progress, we're pulled away from them? Because, man, nature, prakriti, the environment is naturally designed to flow in a certain direction. So if you, consciousness, is trying to change that direction, you can expect resistance. You can expect resistance. That doesn't mean you give up. What that means is that you continue what you're doing so that nature can conform to you. I am Camus says it's time. All right, so look, like I said, this is the end. This is it. We're done. We're done. Um, Friday, which is in like 2 days from now, we're gonna open the doors for the Cyclomancy class, and I want to see all of you there because we're gonna go in. And like I said, those of you who sign up for the first Friday, Saturday, Sunday, those of you who sign up for the first weekend, I'm gonna have one-on-one consultations with you so that I can gauge where you are, right? Where your strengths are, where your weaknesses are, because I kind of need that for myself because I need to know who all I'm working with and what level we're coming at. All right, so those of you who sign up within the first weekend, you're going to get a personalized interview with me because time is limited, and I'll be getting stressed out when I have too many personal consultations. But for this course, we're going to do some personal consultations to make sure that I know who I'm working with. That way, I can give you the best experience possible. All right? I'm here to give you the best experience possible. I want to look you in the eyes. I want to talk to you and see where you're at. So when we get here on Friday and I unleash the course, if this is what you're about, let's go ahead and do that. And then we will start on the following Friday. Everything will be mapped out, planned out, ready for you to go. All right? All right, all right, all right. Cyclomancy. This is TK Trav, aka Travis Magus, here with LVX777, out here in nature, breathing in the beautiful fresh air. I'm grateful for all of you who are in attendance, whether you're going to take this class or whether you're not. Thank you for being here. I love you all. Peace. I'm going green goblin mode. I'm going green goblin mode. Going green goblin mode.